I'm fascinated by the whole hierarchy of Mayora and the rankings and everything. So when I was in college, I used to watch like Locked Up Abroad and all these shows on YouTube of just these experiences of what jail's like and everything. Is there a particular gang in the female jail system that runs it all? And you can always decline to answer these questions.
It's funny because people assume there are gangs in the female dorm. There's none. There are
no gangs.
No gangs. When I see mice together, I call it the gangsters.
Mice.
The gangsters.
Like mice?
What the gangsters?
Like animals.
Oh yeah, there are lots of rats there.
That is the scariest thing I've heard of in this entire talk.
The gangsters. They're there again. Oh my gosh, guys.
That terrifies me. So do they get inside the cell?
They're not just inside. While I'm sleeping, they're gonna pirouette on my head. I mean, I've seen it. I felt it. Like there's one time I was doing this to all my stuff, just like moving, and I'm like, oh my gosh, there's a freaking mouse, on top of like my stuff at the back of my head. That close
is horrifying.
And then my home, it's very clean. I don't even have cockroaches, and there's a mouse on my head because I'm in jail.
That is that's my biggest fear.
Oh, okay. You won't survive there. If that's the case, because there's a lot of them.
Are you not scared of rats?
I am. I go crazy, but then
now after this experience, are you like more just it's kind of okay now?
It's another member of the gangsters. So
do they do anything that's annoying to you? Like, do they eat your food? Do they nibble? Do they do anything creepy, or are they just run around?
They like scaring Will. Of course they do that. They mess up your stuff. They eat. Apparently they like certain types of paper. So even if you don't have food, they're still gonna go for the certain paper you have there. So nothing escapes them. You leave food there, it's gone because they ate it already.
Do you have mouse traps?
Oh, so this is what I did because I became Mayora eventually.
You became Mayora?
Yeah, I did. A year later. Oh,
dude, in 1 year, you already became the boss of the jail?
After a year, I got voted, yeah. So
wow.
A lot of people entrusted their lives to me. It's so funny.
That's cool.
So I didn't want it though, cause it's a job without pay. I mean, you're gonna imagine you're gonna be a mayor of a city,
responsible,
and you don't get paid. But then if things are bad, you're so in trouble. So there are not much benefits to being a leader there.
Mm-hmm.
It's just really to learn how to, to govern. So inisip ko na lang, okay, at least I get to discipline myself and learn how to take care of others. That's what's going on in my mind. Like maybe it's just a phase na God wants me to learn. So okay, fine. I'll take the job because I got voted anyway. And it's not like you can revoke it. You can't say, no thanks, guys.
I mean, you commanded a lot of respect if those 88 people or this entire crew is going to vote you to be their leader.
Getting that position, it's like a big deal in every cell. So they're all already talking, sino mo boto mo? Sino mo boto mo? I mean, seriously, to me, it's like sobrang babaw. Pero sa kanila,
politics.
It's a big deal.
It's jail politics.
Yeah. So then you can see someone campaigning or like saying, oh, ito si Karen, kunin mo yan. Hindi, wag yan kasi ganito, ganyan. Hindi natin maintindihan, nag-English niya masyado. Mga ganon. So there was a lot of politics there, a lot of power struggle, and whoever gets that position, it's a hot seat for that person, and everyone relies on that person for every single need they have. Parang my life depends on you eh. Kasi aside from the rules that you make, there are rules above you pa, like the jail. Pero inside your cell, you can make your own rules pa. You can make it stricter or you could make it more lax. So it really depends on the leader.
And how were you compared to the previous leader? Were you more lax or were you more strict? If you liked what you saw and you want to listen to the full episode, then download Spotify and follow us at SuperHuman with Will Dasovich. It's completely free, it's linked below and easy to use.